Hello everyone, and thank you so much for joining us. My name is Pablo Scorza and I'm the Director of Strategy of PRONicaragua, the official investment promotion agency of the government of Nicaragua. Today we're going to learn some interesting facts about the country. In this occasion, I will present to you the overall picture in terms of economic performance, the competitive advantages of the country, emphasizing in the fiscal incentive, and I will finish with the opportunities that the country offered. So let's start. Nicaragua is located in the center of the American continent. It has a territorial extension of 130,000 square kilometers. Our official language is Spanish, but English and some native languages are spoken in the Caribbean. We have a population of 6.4 million people. All of them, or the majority of them, are young, under the age of 39. Our currency is Cordoba, and the official exchange rate for this year is 34 Cordobas per dollar. In terms of economic performance, last year Nicaragua had a GDP of $12.5 billion, which represented a 3.9% reduction with respect to 2018. The GDP per capita of 2019 was of almost $2,000. Export was located at almost $6 billion, and FDI inflows were a little bit more, about $1 billion. Inflation rate was controlled around 6%, and the currency devaluation is always 3% with respect with the US dollar. Nicaragua is the leader in the Central American region in very different variables. For example, in terms of the homicide rate, Nicaragua has the lowest homicide rate and the lowest organized crime rate of the region, according to the World Economic Forum. Also, the country has the highest quality roads of the region, according also to the World Economic Forum, and has the least time to open a business, according to the World Bank in the Doing Business report. Nicaragua has signed many free trade agreement and preferential access agreement with many countries, around 45 countries, and it grants the access to around 1.5 billion people. In the FTAs that we can highlight, I can mention you the CAFTA-DR, which is the agreement with the United States, the Central American countries, and the Dominican Republic, and also the ADA, which is the association agreement that is represented by the European Union and the Central American countries. In terms of exports, Nicaragua, as I stated before, reached almost the $6 billion that represented around 45% of the GDP. In terms of, or compared with 2018, the export growth around 6%. In terms of FDI inflows, the country managed to capture around $1 billion, which represent around 8% of the GDP. And the main sources, or the main countries where the FDI inflows come from, are Panama, Mexico, USA, and Guatemala and Costa Rica, and many other Central American countries. The main sectors are the industry sector, which represent the 39% of the total FDI inflows. The financial sector and the trade and services sector represents also 20% of the FDI inflows. The telecommunications sector represents around 7%, and the mining sector represents 5.5%. The government of Nicaragua has approved many different laws that grants fiscal incentive. The first I can mention you is the Foreign Investment Promotion Law. The second is the Industrial Free Trade Zone, the Temporary Admission Law, the Tax Coalition Law. But where we want to make emphasis is in the Special Law on Exploration and Exploitation of Mine, which grants the possibility to exports with zero tax in terms of exports. Also, it grants the possibility to enter into the temporary admission regime, which grants some benefits that reduce the import taxes of the capital goods. The Foreign investment facilitation that is represented by the Foreign Investment Promotion Law grants some additional benefits to the foreign investors, such as free convertibility of the currency, freedom to repatriate capital and profits. Companies can be 100% owned by foreign companies, equal treatment for national or foreign investors, and full protection of the property rights. So now we're going to talk about the investment opportunities. Nicaragua is an agribusiness country. Traditionally has been known as an agribusiness country, and it has many opportunities because of the availability of lands and the low cost in terms of acquiring or purchasing these lands. For example, in Nicaragua, you can invest in tropical foods, vegetables, roots and tubers, plants and flowers, forestry, and agro-exportation products such as coffee, cocoa, among others. In the light manufacturing sector, the country also offers opportunities in the textile and apparel sector, in the footwear manufacturing, in medical devices, and the auto parts manufacturing. In the outsourcing sector, the country offers opportunity in the BPO sector, the shared service centers, and the KPO sector. These are some examples of companies that are already doing business here in the country. For example, you can see Lala, Cargill, and Sucarne, which are companies in the agribusiness sector, Yasaki, which is an important company of the automotive sector, and also you can see important companies in the mining sector such as B2Gold, Hemco, Calibre Mining, and also Mako Mining. To finish, I just wanted to state that PRONicaragua offers services all along the process, the investment process, so we can make tailor-made information packages about the country. We can make comparative analysis and cost models and make any arrangement upon request to visit in order to meet any key factor. We can provide you also with contacts of suppliers, and we can support you to finding real estate solutions. In terms of aftercare, we can give you guidance in permits procedures, and also we can give you assistance in difficulties that you can require negotiation with the state institution. So that was all for today. Again, thank you so much for joining us, and if you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact us.